Just want to catch up and talk about how sick our people are and the mentality. I have to say the mentality of our people, very sick, very, very sick. Because the way our people behave, I mean, it's really sick. Sit around watching people doing all kind of dumb shit that it doesn't help you. It doesn't help you. I stay focused. I'm driven, and I'm laying in my bed and I coming up with ideas, what I need to do, the next day or later or whenever, that's me. I'm on the job and I'm thinking about what I'm going to do. I'm in the yard working and I'm thinking what I'm going to do over there. I can do this, I can do that and all this stuff. Instead of a lot of our people sit around with nothing on their mind, but some sick shit in their head at all flipping times. We need to get up off our ass as a people and find something to do more than sit around with nothing good on our mind, nothing good in our head, more than some bullshit stuff all the time and keep things going at every flipping time you turn around, they have something going. It is very sick. And, you see it every day and you're looking and you're saying, wow, don't want to get caught up into all this mess, stay away from all that stuff, I mean, growing up in Jamaica, you have your parents and they try to keep you out of stuff at all times, and they make sure you don't get in trouble, and we always stay away from trouble, certain things you stay away from, and we grow up like that, and then even leaving Jamaica and come to the US, stay away from those things because you don't want to get caught up with people, because if you have friends in your life that they, you see the mentality and you see what they are doing, and you don't want to get caught up into that, because a lot of times we try to do something positive and then we have so-called friends in our life that bring us down. Instead of we go forward, we go backward, and we need to move forward instead of going backward, and I'm not in that backward stuff. I'm moving forward with whatever I'm doing is forward. I'm going, and that's the kind of mindset we're supposed to have than having a sick mentality. And it is so bad that you have to say, what the heck is going on? Like, I see certain things happening and I say, what in the world, our people are doing, and it's so much that we can do. So much that we can do. And when you think about so many things, I was talking about to someone, I think it was Monday, today is Wednesday. Yeah, Monday. And I was saying, man, I remember even when you go to the city in Jamaica, when you go to town and like you spend time with family members, stuff, they'll send you out on the street. There are people selling green bananas and callaloo and, different stuff. And a lot of people, even in the city, they used to plant the little callaloo beds and different things and all that stuff. Even though we know a lot of people nosy and mining out people's business, because that's what a lot of people do anyway. They like to mine out other people's business while their one is always spoiling. But, growing up in that time, it was so different. People were eating healthy and everything was different. Now people, line up the line at Kentucky, all in Jamaica, line wrap around. Everybody want to go on the street, go buy food. People don't wash their hands and you go everywhere on the street and you buy food and you eat it and you get sick and you wonder, what happened to me? And then the first thing they say, I'll be at my work from me because I'm sick. No, so stay in your yard and cook your own food. You know what you're doing with it, and you're washing your hands. If someone is washing your hands, because someone don't know how to wash your hands, and when you're not dealing with food and all them stuff there. So you're all messed up in the head with all that stuff now. Gone crazy with the mess. Gone crazy with it. Oh, somebody at work come up on me, them are this to me, them are that to me and whatever and all. Nobody not do you nothing. You're doing it to yourself. And you are doing it to yourself. And you are work, you won't know about yourself, because your mind is so messed up that you don't have nothing good in your head. So everything is that somebody doing something to you when nothing no go. So we need to fix our mind. Until we fix our mind, we're not going to get anywhere. And that's what mess up the mentality of our people, because their mind is so sick. very, very sick. And when you see what's happening, man, and I was saying to the person, when you look at the amount of land, rich soil that you have in the highland of Jamaica, and people run left all these land and they're growing up in bushes in the country, rich, and now if you go there now and you cut down the bushes and burn the bushes, because when you burn that bush and you plant stuff, man, ain't it gonna come? Oh, man, if it gonna come, I'm telling you, you get more than you can manage. I'm telling you, but the people mind is so sick that they're not thinking that way. They're eating all kind of trash, all kind of junk. You're running to Burger King, you're running to McDonald's, you're running to Kentucky, and the food is no good for you. It's unhealthy for you. Oh my goodness. If you only know what's in those food that you're eating, consuming. And when I tell people, say I never eat a burger, they look at me like, something must be wrong with her. She never eat a burger. No, I never eat a burger. I never go out and say, oh, I'm leaving my house, or I'm on the road and I'm going to Burger King and I'm going to get what they call it, Whopper or whatever, or I'm going to get whatever you call these things, because I'm never into these things. Me, I'm a nature girl. So you can pick some leaf off of the mango tree and give it to me and say, that's what you're going to eat for breakfast, lunch, or dinner today. And trust me, I'm going to eat it and I'm going to be healthy, drinking some water, and I'm going to feel good. I'm going to pick the avocado leaves. I'm going to pick the guava leaves, and I eat them just like that. I go out and I eat any leaves out there, the moringa leaves, every leaves, the June plum leaves, everything. You can eat them, the hibiscus flowers and the leaves. I'll eat them. And all that stuff. Instead of me eating a burger, they give me some poison to put in my body to eat. Those are the things you're supposed to be thinking about. Your mind is very corrupt. As the mother said, Congo worm, nyam out your brain. And you're not putting nothing in there. You're not trying to correct it when you can correct it. None of that stuff we ain't doing. Instead of we running around and causing a lot of problem in other people's life, because your life is so messed up. So you run around and you create a lot of problem because chaos in other people's life. And even sometimes we have our children them, and because of our mentality, the way we behave as a parent, we think that we and our children are friends. So we have all these conversations, big bust a laugh, carrying on like you're laughing with your friends, or whatever. That's not how we go. Not to say you're not gonna have fun with your children, you're gonna talk with them. Yeah, you're supposed to talk to your children, but when it comes to adult stuff and all that stuff, you're an adult talking. You're talking certain things with your children. We're talking about people with your children. Them, what you're setting them up for? You're setting them up the same way you grew up, and the things them that you have in your head, you're putting in their head. You see how sick? You see how sick our people are? You see how sick we are? The things that we're doing when we were growing up as children and our parents talking to another adult. If you think you can stand there, you will find out what is going to happen to you. You already know one look they give you and you disappear. I am telling you. But nowadays, I see parents busting big laugh, talking about people with their children, saying so much bad things, and it will backfire on you. When you do these things, trust me, it will really backfire on you, because you as a parent doing this and you're doing it to your children. So your children are growing up with this in their head and come up and doing the same darn thing. And it is going to backfire on you as a parent. I am telling you. So we need to get rid of this sick mentality. We need to get good things in our head going. It's so much out there for us to do, so much. Get up off of your ass and do what you all need to do at this moment in time. Hey, you stop wasting so much blinking time. Stop wasting time. You see them other people, you think they're paying you no mind what you're talking about? They ain't paying you no mind. They're going about their business with their children learning so much stuff. I have been to a lot of gardening in Florida here, all over the place, different places. They have fruit trees, they have flowers. And when I go there, you think you see us there? Maybe one or two, maybe myself and maybe one more person, a couple or so you see there look like me or look like I. The other ones, them are them other people with their children, them on a weekend, enjoying themselves. And the children, they're jumping around and they're happy and whatever and all this stuff. Do we let our children they do that? No. They don't know how mango bear, what a mango tree look like. They don't even know what a tomato plant look like. None of those things. A banana tree, that if some of the children that love bananas, do they know what a banana tree look like? Hell no. Because y'all don't take them nowhere. Y'all don't say to take them on a farm somewhere so they can learn these things. Instead of we have gossip in our head talking about everybody else on the job and all this stuff that other people doing. Instead of we get some good things in our head and teach our children things. And even if you don't have children, you're planning on having children, do those things so you can have good things in your head. You know, I mean, strive to climb higher. So when you go up there on the mountain, you feel good, you feel free on the mountain, and you can do whatever you want up there because you're free. Your mind is free. You free your mind. You know, you have great things in your mind. That's what you need to be thinking about, because me as a person, that's what I do. I'm laying down and I'm thinking about, you know, I'm going to do this. This is where I want to put this. And, you know, even when I'm in my garden, I stand up and I look around everywhere. And I walk around and I say, okay, I'm going to get this. I'm going to do this. You couldn't keep me, out of Lowe's and Home Depot when I'm living in Florida, because I'm always seeing plants that I want. I need this. I need that. You see, I end up with 7 mango trees in the yard. I have June plum. I have the kumquat. I have papaya, avocado tree, all kind of different plums. And these little plums, I think in Jamaica, they call it coolie plum. Ackee tree, you know, all this good stuff. Yam, I plant all these good stuff, you know. And when I see these things, I can't wait for daylight when I get home from work. And in the morning, a lot of times I set the alarm off, because every time I slide the sliding door, forget that the alarm is on, and slide the sliding door in the back, it goes right off. So I'm quick to, you know, to cut it off, because I'm so excited to go outside and to meet up with the beautiful sunlight out there, to greet the sunlight in the morning, and to greet my plants them and see how my plants, they are so happy to see me. Oh my God. It's like when the plant, they see me, they said, wow, she coming to see us. We are so happy to see her, because we know she loves us, you know, and that's me. That's what I'm into. And I wish our people would get into these things and get the children them into it. Let them learn these things instead of we corrupting their mind. That's what we are doing. We are corrupting our children, their minds, messing them up. Big time we are messing them up. So we need to get it together. We need to get it together and stop sit around with foolishness in our brain and messing up ourselves and our children them. It's time to move on. Move on and get ourselves out of this bullcrap stuff that we into, what we find ourselves into. And it's like we find ourselves in this situation and we think we can't get out of it. But we can get out of it. We have to change our mindset. We have to change the mindset that we have within us as a people. And it is, you know, sometimes people say, oh, it's hard to get away from this. I find myself into this for so many years and it's hard to step away from it, but you can step away from it. Only you can do it. Only you can do it. No one cannot do it for you. You have to do it yourself. You have to get up off your ass and say, no, I'm going to get up and this is what I'm going to do. As hard as it may seem to you, you can do it. And that's why I always, you know, tell people, I talk to people all the time. And, you know, I was talking to someone the other day and, this gentleman, and, you know, I can't even repeat what I say right now, because, you know, when things are put on your spirit to speak it, you speak it then and you leave it alone. But whatever I was saying to him, he said, oh my goodness, look at me. Chills all over my body, the words them that you're speaking to me right now, you know. And we have to know how to talk to people. We have to be positive. We have to put a laugh in people's face every day and on our face when we wake up in the morning. These are the things that we need to do. We can't go out there and wake up with this sour spirit every day. We have to give thanks for every moment that we have, every step that we take, every breath that you take. You have to give thanks for every little thing. You didn't just go to your bed, go to sleep, wake up, and think that you just wake up by yourself like that. Give thanks for everything. Give thanks for every moment that you have. Every breath that you take, every step that you take, give thanks for it. And be nice to people when you go out there. You go and the job and you bring your problem and you have a sour face and all this stuff. It's not going to help you. You're just messing up yourself more and more. You're just corrupting yourself more and more every day. You're not giving thanks for life. You come here to live. You don't come here to die. So people, we got to keep it moving. Clear out all the toxic out your brain and keep it moving and give thanks for everything. And, just take care of yourself, big up yourself, peace. And I'll see you soon.
Make sure to go to LANCESCURV.com, an online magazine established in 2001, containing written articles, thousands of talk shows and discussions, cutting-edge cartoons, as well as erotic expressions and tasteful adult photography. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. Once you get a taste of the world of LANCESCURV, trust me, you'll be back for more. LANCESCURV.com. Bold, raw,